Welcome to the Holistic University Network. What I want to show you. This came in the mail today. Living in Brisbane. That's the Lord Mayor, Adrian Schrinner. Above it says, Biodiverse Brisbane. That's what I was working on. I have been working on for 15 years. 1 million more native trees to be planted in Brisbane. Urban forest keeps it cool. That's what I had, an urban forest. The Brisbane City Council contracted a German waste company called Remondis to destroy my urban forest, destroy my biodiversity. They plundered and then bulldozed my beautiful garden and forest. Biodiversity. Clean, green and sustainable. My property was clean, green and sustainable. I'm doing something to try and improve biodiversity and ecology. But they wanted the Brisbane City Council. They bulldozed my frog ponds, which were working towards helping with the frog extinction crisis. And they cut down my native trees that I planted. Pine tree, lobelias, wattles. They've done it before. They did it in 2015, destroyed a beautiful flowering wattle that was right there. And Brisbane's new flowering emblem is this golden wattle. There was a beautiful one on the other side of the road. They cut it down before it went to flower. It was just going to flower. And I applied for compensation for the destruction of my beautiful garden and sanctuary. And I got a letter back on the 1st of November from JLT. They're the insurance company for the Brisbane City Council, saying that what they did had been authorized by the Magistrates Court. They did a job to get rid of the health hazard, the health risk. I entirely fail to see how stealing all my monsteras, bamboo and ferns and chopping down my trees, my mango trees, my quandong, my wattles, my grevilleas, how that helped get rid of a health risk or improve biodiversity. Of course it didn't. What I've been saying for many years is that if you use a slasher and mow all your grass, you kill caterpillars. If you kill the wattle, you kill caterpillars. And if you poison ants, you also have the effect of losing butterfly diversity, because many Australian butterflies, the caterpillars and the pupae, are tended to by ants. So they did ask for supportive evidence that the Brisbane City Council has liability for damage to my property and my business. That's what I'm going to do in the next 2 weeks. I'm all for a biodiverse Brisbane and for planting trees. They didn't just cut down those trees, there were many other plants that they cut down and destroyed, and that's what they did. My hostile family did it with the Brisbane City Council in 2015 and with my neighbours, my hostile neighbours. The thug that my sister employed, called Michael Casimati, went in and spoke to my neighbours on this side who spy for Raytheon, and on the other side who spy for the Brisbane Raw. They're the people who conspired with my family, my hostile sister and father, back in 2015 when they locked me up for 2 weeks and tortured me. They kept me, 2 months. 2 of the weeks they kept me in a double-locked ward without shoes, walking on concrete, and wouldn't allow me a change of clothes, wouldn't allow me to come home even to get some clothes. And then my father and sister tried to get my mother to sell my house, describing me in a letter to the council as a mentally disturbed squatter. My father got my mother to write that I was a mentally disturbed squatter. She didn't even remember it. And she did write back to the council saying that I was not a mentally disturbed squatter, I was her son and she had no intention of evicting me. But now my sister has got power of attorney over my mother and she's put her in a nursing home and won't tell me where she is or let me speak to her. She was admitted to the PA hospital and they refused to let me speak to her, and they also refused to let me speak to her doctors. It's shocking, absolutely shocking. Thanks for watching Hub Legal Department.